What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be using Ram Rider Bridge Spam. So I don't think I've made a video on any kind of Ram Rider deck in a really long time, and this Ram Rider deck doesn't have P.E.K.K.A in it. This is just the original Bridge Spam deck where you're constantly pressuring the whole game. You have so many cards like Bandit, Lumberjack, Ram Rider, Magic Archer that you play at the bridge, and even the Inferno Dragon Bar Barrel are really good at constantly applying pressure throughout the match. Ice Golem is going to be really good as a tank. It pretty much is a good tank for everything in this deck. I mean, the Bandit, the Ram Rider, the Lumberjack, and then of course you can use it to kite things into the opposite lane as well. Ice Golem you haven't seen a lot of in this meta, but in this deck it synergizes very, very well. And then the Inferno Drag is going to be very, very good at taking out win conditions. There's a lot of Golem, Lava Hound, RG, you name it. Inferno Drag is going to be your best friend in any of those types of matchups. And then you're obviously going to want to have Fireball as your spell, because Fireball is just the best spell in the game right now. The usage rate of Fireball is like almost 50%, so you're going to want to have it in your deck to deal with all the Mother Witches, obviously. So before we head into the first game, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support. Does mean a lot. So we're going to try to climb up more. 7270 right now, 755th. Not insanely high up, nothing crazy, but we'll try to climb up by the end of the video. Let's go ahead and go into our first game. All right, here we go, guys. Found our first game against Mikasa Anchorman. I don't know if I pronounced the last name right, but I know who that is. That's from Attack on Titan. It's a anime. I actually highly recommend it. It's one of the only animes I've ever seen. I got recommended to watch it by some friends, and I think it's very good. Ooh, messes up the Tornado. So I'm thinking this is Ice Bow, because we see the Ice Wizard, Tornado, Skellies. If we see Skeletons, we know it's probably not Splash Shard. So this matchup is not great, but we can win it if we play it very well. And also that Tornado mistake early on might cost him, because now we can pressure. He can't go for a Tornado Rocket here, on top of that Ram Rider, which he probably wanted to do. Look at that. That's a ton of damage we're getting. So that Tornado early on really did cost him. Hopefully this Bandit dashes on the Expo. Ooh, it doesn't, but we have a huge lead right now. And then as soon as that Ice Wizard walks by, I'm just going to Magic Archer, get a couple chip shots on the Expo and the tower. I love doing that, because I knew there was no way I could get that Expo off my tower. I don't have a reset, so I did what I could to take advantage of that Expo being down and got a couple chip shots. I don't think that was a good Tornado. It got him... I don't think that was the play. It got him one Valkyrie hit, but I think that was a little bit of an overcommitment. Now we go for the Bandit. He doesn't have the... He didn't have Skeletons in cycle. He had to cycle the Tesla, and now he doesn't have Tornado or Tesla in cycle, so he can't do anything. There you have it. And I knew he didn't have enough for a Rocket either, and even if he did have enough for the Rocket, he would have had to overcommit, so we would have been in a good spot anyway. Overall, that first Tornado at the beginning of the game definitely cost him, and this matchup is so much easier than, say, 3.0 Expo, because I actually said at the beginning of this matchup it's not like really easy, but I kind of take that back. I feel like now that the Fireball completely kills the Ice Wizard, it's a pretty easy matchup, because I don't know, Ice Bow is just not that good anymore now that the Ice Wizard does to Fireball. But hey, I'll take the first win regardless versus Mikasa, the character from Attack on Titan. I don't know if you guys know, it's an anime, but alright, here we go, guys. Second game here versus Sergio Ramos. This is actually the CCGS World Champion from 2017. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who he is, so give him the good luck. He's going to go for Zappies. We can go ahead and Fireball those Zappies. And Zappies are not used a ton right now. It makes me think maybe he's using the Golem clone deck with Zappies. No, he actually goes for a Balloon, so I'm going to Ram Rider. Ram Rider is very good against the Balloon. Zappy is helping distract the Ram Rider a bit, but that should definitely be enough to stop the Balloon still. It easily is enough, as I anticipated, and then we're going to get one hit from the Ram Rider. So, not too bad, I would say. We're going to go Magic Archer. I'd like to wait to play my Inferno Drag until his gets a little bit closer so we can have the tower help out. but I will play it now. He's going to Fireball. Okay, Fireball, no surprise there. Everyone and their brother and their mother and just everyone's using it. So I think we want to just get an Ice Golem down to tank for the Inferno Drag and then Fireball the Zappies, because then he's not going to have that reset for the Inferno Drag. He's forced to play something else, and he's going to recruit, which is kind of an overcommitment in my opinion, but I guess he had to, so it's not like a bad play, but he obviously didn't want to have to do that. So we go for Magic Archer here. He goes for the Balloon. A little aggressive, that Balloon. I don't think that was too good of a play, and now, yeah, this is really bad. He just spent so much elixir. Bad for him, I mean, because he just spent so much elixir. Look at this counter push we have, and I don't think he can, maybe he could Fireball both of these, but then if he does, he's not going to have a lot of elixir, so we can try to go Lumberjack, and he's not going to be able to play Zappies. He's so low on elixir. There's no way he can play Zappies right now. Yep. Just as I anticipated. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to kite the Lumberjack into the opposite lane, go for a Bar Barrel, take advantage of that Rage being down right there. He does go for the Zappies, but the damage has already been dealt. We can just go for Magic Archer here, and I guess we'll go Bandit. Inferno Drag maybe in the right lane. We got to get something down for the right lane. Lumberjack here. Ooh, I thought he would maybe go for the King activation. I guess there's no point of it because he's already lost so much health on. I don't think that Inferno Drag takes my tower, right? Or the Balloon. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. So, pretty easy matchup over there for us, because even though he had Fireball for my Magic Archer, and, you know, the recruits were a little, I don't know, actually, recruits aren't really that good right now. It's a good matchup for me because I got Fireball to take out his Zappies. My Inferno Drag gave him a really hard time, the Ram Rider on defense against that Balloon, as you saw several times, which is why Ram Rider can sometimes be a really underrated win condition, because it's just so good on defense, not just offense, and when you use it to its full potential, it gets a lot of value in certain matchups. So back to 7,300, where we belong. Let's see if we can keep pushing up. Okay, here we go, guys, in a match versus Legend. So it's kind of interesting font he has in his name there. So I guess we'll go Bandit. Bandit's a really good starting play. Let's just go Bandit. Bandit, start the game off, see what he wants to do. He's going to go Bomber. Bomber, Lumberjack. Okay, so we're going to line up Magic Archer here. Let's get some, try to get some free damage. Goes for the Mega Minion. I'm going to Ice Golem to distract the Bomber and also take care of that Mega Minion that's raged up. If I didn't play that Ice Golem, Mega Minion would have probably gotten a shot or two on my tower, and then the Bomber, of course, would have gotten a hit. So I wanted to defend that. He's going to go for the Night Witch. I'm going to go Inferno Drag because, yep, I knew he was going to go for a Golem. When you see Night Witch, it's almost guaranteed that it's going to be Golem, because there really is no other deck that has Night Witch besides Golem. We need a Magic Archer here, and then immediately get an Ice Golem down to try to take out the bats from that Night Witch. Really clean defense there. We need to try to abuse... Wait, let's get a Ram Rider in front of this Inferno Drag. This is going to be so annoying for him because the Inferno Drag's like at 1 HP. It's going to get some really nice value here on top of those E-Barbs. We can go for a Bandit like this to charge on the E-Barb. It's going to help protect the Magic Archer. And there we go. Save the Magic Archer. Gonna get some damage here, potentially. Yes, it is. He doesn't go for a Mega Minion on top of it. I almost wonder if I should have went Bar Barrel, because then we would have taken his whole tower, which would have been really nice, obviously. But I think it's alright. We're overall in a really good spot. I'm going to go Bar Barrel. I know it's not going to get any damage because the Bomber's going to hit it, but I still think it's worth it. Let's go Inferno Drag. He's going to drop a Golem in front. I'm like 90% sure because, yeah, like he can't go for a Golem push without the Night Witch, so he has to drop it in the same lane. As much as he doesn't want to play it into an Inferno Drag, he has to. He has no choice. Ooh, I just missed the Fireball. We still defended, though, but I forgot what I missed it on, but I missed it somehow. But yeah, that's a pro tip for you guys. Magic Archer in the back when you're defending a Golem push. Or when you're against Sparky too, Magic Archer behind the tower, so that way you pierce through everything, whereas if you play it like here, it won't hit both the golem and the night witch. That's why you want to play it behind your tower. As you saw me do a couple times, I did that intentionally. It's very, very important to do when you're defending a golem push. So we're just going to go for another magic archer here. We're going to go for this, and then we're going to go ice golem, so we take care of the bats, and then we kind of just hope here that he doesn't, oh no, he's not going to take the tower, right? Okay, that got a little bit too close for comfort, but we managed to defend, we get the dub, we'll give him the good game. Not that bad of a matchup over there, even though we don't have, I can show you guys here, we don't have like arrows, we don't have poison, we don't have tornado, we don't have any direct answer to the clone. The magic archer is low-key pretty underrated counter to the clone. It does decent versus lava clone too. It just pierces through everything, as you saw, and gets so much value in that matchup. So that was really, really nice. 533rd, we're definitely getting up there. Let's head into the next one. Alright guys, found our next match here versus Kashai Weeping Cherry. That's a I don't know how to pronounce that name. I almost think it's a Japanese name, potentially. Like, obviously it's not written in the Japanese language, but the name, I don't know. Because I feel like that clan, the flag, that flower, I think, in Weeping Cherry, it sounds Japanese. I could be wrong, though. Don't take my word for it. So, it looks like this guy, let's do this. This is kind of an awkward defense. I want a defensive Ram Rider to get defensive value and then give us counter push, and we are going to do a good job of that. The Ram Rider actually will be able to connect to the tower and get us a good amount of damage. We just have to watch out for the... He's going to go bats here. Okay, here. I thought of an idea. We're going to do this, and then we go magic... Oh, no, no, no. I messed up. I bar barreled too early. I think that's what it was. I bar barreled too early, and we didn't take out all of the skeletons, and it ended up distracting longer than I thought. Hopefully, oh my gosh, really nice magic archer there. So we forced a lot of elixir out of him. I'm gonna try to get away with a Ram Rider, knowing that he's not gonna have enough elixir to play a Mega Knight. Unfortunately, the rage expired. I was really hoping it would stay there a little bit longer. That will, I think, get a dash on the tower if he doesn't do anything. Oh no, I was wrong. This match isn't going too well. We do save the tower, though. That's really nice. I think it's not easy, because he does have Zap for the Inferno Drag, and his Mega Knights gets really good value in this match, but I definitely made some mistakes, so if I lose this, I can't complain too much. Oh, I think he's messing up. And we keep... Oh my gosh, imagine if we come back. There's no way, right? There's no way, right? Or is there a way? Oh no, I messed up the... Good game. Good game, good game. He deserved it, he deserved it. I didn't play that perfectly. Yeah, I messed up the bar barrel at the end, but anyway, it didn't matter because I didn't catch the miner. But yeah, I could have played that better. I don't think it's easy though, because I think Mega Knight gets a good amount of value in that match for him, and that spam was kind of hard for me to deal with, because I think he had... If I didn't have a bar barrel in cycle, it was so hard to deal with those skeleton barrels, but, he played it well. That deck is very off meta. Kind of like this one. This one's pretty off meta, but that one's probably even more off meta, so props to him for running that in this meta. So, yeah, guess we'll go on to the next one. Here we go, guys, in another game. Interesting name, T8848. Okay, so bunch of numbers. I'm going to cycle Magic Archer. I think it's a good starting play. Probably better than cycling an Ice Golem. I think it's a slightly better starting play. It's hard to say, though. I think both Ice Golem and Magic Archer are safe, but Magic Archer is probably a little better to start with. So, Mega Minion and Dark Prince. So this is probably going to be RG if I had to take a guess at what he's using, which I think is not that bad of a matchup, especially if he's using it with Mother Witch. If he has Ewiz, it's going to be a little harder, since then he would have... Uh-oh. Okay, this is going to be a pretty hard matchup. It's winnable, but this is hard. So whenever someone E-Giants, you have to go defensive Ram Riders. That's the best play. If you go Inferno Drag, they're just going to Tornado it. Let's go for like a cheeky Magic Archer like this. Ice Golem in front to protect. And then let's see what he chooses to defend this with. Probably a Dark Prince. So our best bet is Bandit. If we win this match, that would be insane, because I think E-Giant is a very difficult matchup for this deck, which is part of the reason why this deck kind of fell out of the meta a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that play on his end, because now he's not going to have... I think we're going to go Lumberjack Ram Rider, because he doesn't have Cajun Cycle. He goes for defensive E-Giant. But now he doesn't have Tornado in Cycle, so he can't... Hold on, he can't Tornado... Wait a second. Can he? He doesn't have Tornado in Cycle, right? He predicted that, actually. Well played, but... Let's see. Yeah. Not great, but at least we stopped it. He's fine taking a little bit of damage there, though. Interesting. Very nice. Amazing. That Ram Rider is why this matchup is winnable. That was incredible. Did you guys see that? How it prevented the E-Giant from getting through? I can't believe it. I didn't actually think I would win that matchup. Okay, that is one of the most difficult matchups probably you could get for this deck, and we just beat it. E-Giant is hard. I don't think he played that perfectly. I'm sure I didn't play that as perfect as I could have, but we managed to win that. I mean, maybe it was a little easier because he had a weird variant. Like, he didn't have Bomber, he didn't have I don't know. I don't know why he had Fisherman, but he didn't have Mother Witch. He didn't have... It was a different variant, but we still managed to beat it. I'm pretty surprised, pretty happy with how I played that. That just shows you the power of the defensive Ram Rider. I think we'll go for one final game here. Here we go versus BS. Pretty sure that stands for Bridge Spam, and I think I played against this guy before, and I think this might be a mirror match, so this is going to be very interesting. I'm not very experienced in these mirror matches. There's a very good chance this guy's going to win it. I would actually be really happy if I win this, because this guy, I think, always plays this deck, so let's try our best, see what happens, right? So yeah, this is just going to be a mirror match, so we're going to go this, we're going to... I don't actually know if that was a good Magic Archer. I'm going to Lumberjack this, though. He's probably going to go for Lumberjack, too. Goes Ice Golem. Okay. I'm going to Magic Archer this lane. Because he already got some damage in the right, so I don't want to give him Fireball value in that lane. Go Bar Barrel here. He's going to go for one as well. If I had a Magic Archer cycle, I would have played it at the bridge, but obviously we don't. I'll Ice Golem in the back. And he's going to go Magic Archer. I think instead of Fireballing it, I'm going to wait to see if he gives us more Fireball value. Like, he might try to protect it. So I'm going to go Lumberjack like this here. He's going to do that. Bandit, he doesn't protect it, so that was really smart on my end to not Fireball the Magic Archer. I'm going to Inferno Drag this. And then I'm just going to Bar Barrel to protect the Inferno Drag, I think. So he does the same. Let's Magic Archer here. He goes Magic Archer. We're going to need an Ice Golem. And then Bandit. So far things are looking pretty good. Both of us haven't played a Ram Rider because you want to save it, because then you can go for defensive Ram Riders on their Ram Rider, if that makes sense. We're actually going to go ahead and Fireball this. He goes for a Fireball as well. We just have to watch out for it's Ice Golem this year. We're going to go Inferno Drag. Okay, let's Lumberjack here. Ooh, this, it's Ice Golem. Fireball that. Both of us still have yet to play a Ram Rider. Very interesting. This has been a very defensive game, but yeah, this is exactly how you want to play the matchup. So we're going to keep up doing what we're doing. We're currently winning right now. And then I think when we get into Triple Elixir, that's when we're going to finally start dropping Ram Riders. Oh, I just missed the Fireball. I was just trying to hit the Inferno Drag. I missed it. I just realized we're winning. We are winning. I'm gonna go Ram Rider on defense. He's going to do the same. And then he goes Fireball. He might Magic Archer here. He does. He kind of messed it up, though. Our Ram Rider connects. I'm just going in for one because... Oh, nice. We got the win. Let's go. Okay. Of all the games in this video, this is the one I am by far the happiest about winning. We just beat this guy in a mirror match, and this is the only deck this guy plays. So he's more experienced with it than I am, and the fact that I won that just makes me feel pretty happy. He laughed. He's pretty salty. Really, there's no excuses, though, because we both had the same deck. And yeah, he even has it in his name, BS, which stands for Bridge Spam. It's not the BS you're thinking of. I know those of you with the dirty minds, you're thinking of that BS. No, it's Bridge Spam. He finished, I think, 352nd with it last season. He always plays this deck. I played against him before, so, I mean, I'm pretty happy to win that. It makes me feel like I've really improved with this deck so much. I'm really happy to have Wero on my friends list. That's what helped me get better with this. Who helped me get better with this deck? You see here EA Filippo at 6,600. That's Wero. Let me show you guys. I basically am lucky enough to have a good friends list, so I always spectate people. Filippo here. That's Wero, and that's how I improve with decks. I watch other people who are really good with them, and then it always makes me happy though when I feel like the practice and watching the deck, it pays off, and I can use it and have success with it too. That's all. It always makes me happy. But anyways, hope you guys did end up enjoying the video. Make sure to like it if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And thanks again until next time, guys.